Hi, Des here from Home Gallery Interiors, and today I have the absolute pleasure of showing you this beautiful home here in Barna that we were asked to furnish and get ready for a family to move into. It's a stunning contemporary home, approximately 15 years old, and was designed by the top architect of the area. So just some stunning features, and I want to bring you in and show you. I have a pleasure to show you. As I mentioned earlier, the architecture of the home is very much contemporary. So when you do have contemporary style in the architecture, you're going to have a lot of right angles and a lot of harder surfaces, as you see here, like in the stairs, etc. So what we've decided to do to soften the overall hard contemporary look, we're going to use an organic modern style in our interiors. So you're going to see in this video lots of round surfaces and curves. For example, like we've our round mirror here, and also see in the paintings you're going to see them like without glass, kind of more raw and more textured in look, just to give it a softer look to the house. As I mentioned earlier, this home was designed by a top local architect of his time, and this is shown to great effect here with this stunning divider door here. So it closes completely to give you complete privacy between the two rooms, or you can open it in full, and it just totally opens up the space, creates a beautiful flow from one room to another. And we've used this door as a cue for our design ideas here. And we've complemented it here with this beautiful cherry colour, kind of a cognac colour sofa, just to complement it through. Also then, as I mentioned, because it's a very contemporary style, we do have a lot of right angles. So what we've done, just to counteract it in its best ability, we've used this beautiful curved furniture here with these lovely curves and this lovely organic reed detail on it. Complemented again with the round coffee table, beautiful round mirror, really important. You have a round mirror where you have a lot of angles. Also we have these curved chairs, and this gives more free flow to the space and makes it a more enjoyable space to be. Now we're in the sitting room, and the main feature that was here is this stunning fireplace, and also with this beautiful cherry floor and these beautiful large windows. But from what you can see, overall, we have a lot of right angles here again, and it is quite square. So what we've done, that we thought just to counteract the angles, we've used the organic modern look, and this is implied very, very well here with this beautiful curved sofa. And you say, well, why a curved sofa? Well, you can see, rather than just seeing all your angles, you see that beautiful vista, and the sweep of the sofa makes it far more interesting. We've complemented it then with this beautiful swivel chair here, and also we've used these round coffee tables. Also, they're glass topped because it's not very, very deep here in the middle. So a great tip when that is the case is to use a translucent or a glass top table, so it doesn't crowd the space too much. Also, we've complemented it then on the other side here with this beautiful organic style sideboard with a lovely reading on the timber work, and also this beautiful chair. Finally, regarding the colour choice here, we were working with the drapes already here, which were quite kind of a gold, kind of a brass colour. So we've introduced these other neutral colours and also these other textures. It is so important when you have lots of hard surfaces to introduce a couple of different textures in your soft furnishings. Now we're in bedroom number 3, and we have this spectacular eaves bedroom here with this beautiful window, and again we've taken the beautiful colours outside and brought them in, which is why we have these really, really rich greens here all over, which also complement the cherry colour really, really well. And just to a point, when you have eaves like this, a good trick to try and overcome it is a low bed, is what we've done here. This is actually a Super King bed, so we actually got a bigger bed in here than we would normally if we got a high headboard, so it just keeps the eye level down. Also, another trick when you're working with an eaves bedroom is when you're hanging mirrors, try and avoid rectangular mirrors because you have so many angles. So always try and use a curved mirror, and also it just goes right in under the eave and looks very smart and neat. And finally, there's a little word here on when we have a lot of hard surfaces, the importance of layering is very important. We've done this here by using different textures and different materials. Now we're in the guest bedroom here in the house in Barna. And what we've done here, we've gone with a very, very high headboard because the room, it's a big room, but it's long, but it's not very, very deep. So what we've done here to get the eye level up, we've gone with a high headboard just to square out the room. It just makes a better sense of space. Now we're in the master suite, and you can see what a beautiful view we have here. As I mentioned earlier, the home is approximately 15 years old and was built to a very, very contemporary style. And with the contemporary style, you'll notice very high class finish on your architraves and skirtings and timberwork, and like these beautiful cherry floors that have been installed. But with that, you do find you have a lot of right angles, and sometimes it can be quite hard. And I suppose what we have done in this, I thought, would be a great complement to finishes. We've chosen an organic, modern style to finish the room. And for the very, very good example of modern organic style is this beautiful curved headboard here with this beautiful boucle textured fabric on it. Just acts as a lovely complement to all the right angles. You can see it here. It just rests beautifully on this cherry floor. It's a lovely colour. Not every colour works with cherry. You have to avoid reds and things like that. So we've gone with a very calm and natural style here. We've also complemented the organic style here with these beautiful bedsides in a beautiful reeded organic style, and also the curves on the side. And also important when you have like a beautiful window seat like we have, just for layering and for sound and everything, just add a few pillows, nice textures and nice different finishes on it, and a nice little throw just gives that texture overall to the room. Now we're in the first of 3 landings in this home, and just a design tip, I want to explain why I chose this painting. We have the most wonderful light here with the beautiful window behind me, and also we have this beautiful glass banister and balustrade and cherry handrail. So with that, you have a lot of shiny surfaces and reflective surfaces. So what the tip to counteract that is to go with something very organic and matte in style. I would never use a picture here with a glass front on it because it would reflect too much, or I probably wouldn't use a mirror either, because we have a lot of reflective surfaces here and lots of light anyway. So you'll see it in this, and also not every colour works with the beautiful cherry we have here, but this works extremely well with the beautiful greens and turquoises in this picture, and in the picture on the top landing with beautiful rusts and browns. Just the more organic in style and the more matte and textured, the better. Now we're in the top floor in this stunning room. It's a huge room, and then we have set it up as a cinema room. And a couple of design tips here. We've used this gorgeous modular sofa, and you can see the curves again are stunning to complement all the right angles that are here. Also, it's a beautiful shape when a family's sitting down together. Also, what you can do, it's modular, so you can split this apart and move it to different sections of the room for when the room has been used for different purposes, like sleepovers, etc. So it's a great piece of furniture that has many different uses. A design tip for you here is when you're choosing your furniture, a great tip is when your larger pieces of furniture, choose more neutral colours. Introduce your pop of colour in the smaller items, like for example here, this beautiful chair, because it's easier to move this along and move it into a different room when you tire of that actual colour. And then just introduce some accent colours from your pop of colour into your main pieces of furniture, so it's easier to move along again when you tire of the colour. So that brings us to the end of a tour of this stunning home. I hope you enjoyed watching. I very much enjoyed presenting. And just to remind you, all the pieces you see today in this video are available to purchase in Home Gallery Interiors. We have 3 stores, one in Briar Hill, one in Ennis in County Clare, and one in Naas, County Kildare. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.